It's tactic time, and on today's video I'm bringing you a 3 or 5 at the back tactic depending how you look at it. This one is actually from my save. I wanted to see how it gone on in my tests. So I've tested it with Sporting, Napoli and Notts County for that lower league test. I want to see how it's going on my save. It's going on like this. As you can see, not too badly. But let's see how it's gone on with the tests. Here is the Napoli save. As you can see, it's not gone too badly. I did use the updated database for this. I'll be honest, it's mostly because I just wanted to see how Scott McTominay got on in the test. So let's just start with that then. How did Scott McTominay get on in the test? Where are you, Scott? Oh, no, he's injured. Got injured, and he's very much a bit par player. Massively disappointing. But not disappointing for Napoli. They've had a great season. They've won the league, won the Champions League, Italian Cup, and the Super Cup. Let's have a look at the Champions League. So they've beaten Barcelona in the final. Extra time. Big peek at the setup. Bit lucky to win that, in all honesty. But yeah, got the win in extra time. We have in the semi-final. Real Madrid in the semi-final. Beat them overall 5-3 on aggregate. Quarterfinal, RB Leipzig. Yeah, not an easy run to the final, but nonetheless, they've won the Champions League, and in the league, 118 goals. Lots more than anyone else. Defensively sound with just a 32 against, so less than a goal a game. Yeah, a good season for Napoli. And the top scorer, Romelu Lukaku, up front, scoring 13 goals more than second place. Okay, so let's start off with our Notts County save. We've got 2 of the top scorers, and we've won the league. Full disclosure as always, Cups didn't go that well. But I picked Notts County. I wanted to test it with a lower league team, but also a team that had the squad to play 5 at the back. You need a squad that has 3 centre-backs and your full-backs or wing-backs. They don't have to be out-and-out wing-backs. They can be full-backs, but you need players for those positions. So we picked Notts County, and it's gone well. They're promoted. They're going up to League One, and I think every Notts County fan is going to be happy to be champions in this one. But yeah, David McGoldrick, second top scorer, local lad. Last but not least, the Sporting save. And as you can see, Victor Gyökeres has enjoyed this tactic. We've won the Europa League, beating Roma in the final, Portuguese Cup, Portuguese League Cup, and of course, the league. Done. Let's have a look. 112 goals, 20 more than second place. Lowest goals conceded in the league. Just the 3 losses. Prize losses as well. 27 wins, 4 draws. And a winning league season for Sporting. Again, striker, getting the goals. 33. Top scorer. One of the wide players chipping in as well. Here is the tactic. Before I get into the instructions, I just want to say quickly, if you are enjoying the videos and you haven't already, then please hit like, hit subscribe and the notification bell. It really helps the channel out. So now let's take a look at this one. My inspiration for this, obviously, when I started my save, Ruben Amorim had just moved over to Manchester United. A lot of eyes, a lot of focus on his setup. So I wanted to try and do something similar, but I wanted to use wide players. There's a lot of wide players at Sporting that you can use, but yeah, I like wingers, so I wanted to use that as a template, but have wide, pacey players as well. So this is the setup I went with. As I always say, here are the instructions. I'm going to talk you through them now. If you're on console and mobile, you just need to enter these exactly as they are. Doesn't matter what tactical style you start off with. You just need to make sure it ends up like this, and you copy the player instructions, and the tactic will play as it's intended. Use the download link in the description, then you'll have all this set up for you automatically. We're with an attacking setup. We're passing into space to that lone striker. You've seen he scores a lot of goals. We're working it down the wings. We've got wing backs and we've got inside forwards. We've got a wide setup with short passing, high tempo, running at defence and hitting low crosses. We're taking short kicks and we're playing out to the 3 centre-backs. We're countering once possession's been won, and you can see the wing-backs are getting forward, inside forwards are getting forward, and the striker. But there are instructions on this guy as well. He joins the attack. But the counter-press, you can see everyone other than the back 3. So you've still got a solid 3 behind this intense press when the ball's been lost. With that, we're stepping up more. We're getting stuck in. We're preventing goalkeeper distribution. And we're triggering the press much more. We're on it straight away. Forcing that long kick. If the keeper kicks it long, you can see you've got a bank of 4 and a bank of 3 to win that ball. Win the ball, win the second ball, and then get back on the attack. Those are the team instructions. Here are the player instructions. You've got the sweeper keeper on support. Ball playing defender, tackle hard. Ball playing defender, dribble more, tackle hard. So he's happy to come into this space. Mentioned here, we got a volante and we know that naturally they get forward. This guy, happy to bring it out if he's sitting a little bit in this space. He can bring it in here, join the defensive midfielder. Ball playing defender on tackle hard on that side. Left side, wing back on attack. Take more risks, dribble more, tackle harder. Same on the other side. Defensive midfielder, just don't tackle hard. Want him to sit. He's that cover. We've got all these on attack, with him also joining centrally to the attack. We need someone sitting. We need that bit of cover. Gundo Volante, tackle harder. So Gundo Volante's get forward. Even though it doesn't say it, their movement role naturally joins the attack, like a box-to-box midfielder. So he will get forward. He'll end up about here. If there's sustained pressure, they actually get into the box pretty well as well, or hover around the edge of the box. The role naturally joins the attack. They fill this space a bit. Inside forward. All the natural instructions, we've got them on sit narrow. Again, we don't want a wide open space. We've got them both sitting narrow, creating opportunities for the overlap with the wing backs, but also when they're sitting here, they look for the underlap runs of the striker. Even though it's not on the instructions, players do make decisions. The more intelligent, the better the pass. They end up about here, and they look for the underlapping run of the striker or the overlapping run of the wing back if they're not carrying the ball themselves. And lastly, advance forward. Just don't move into channels. No extra instructions on him. That's today's tactic. You've got a tactic, a formation, certain roles you want to see in tactics between now and FM25. Drop them in the comments. Let's set me a challenge. Make it as difficult as you like. Let's see what we can do. Let's have some crazy shapes, crazy ideas. You let me know what you want to see. I will make it happen. As always, if you want the exclusive content, exclusive tactics, hints, tips, one-to-one guidance, join my Patreon. The link is in the description, as is the download link for this tactic. But as for today, tactic time is